Good afternoon, Aristondo.
Through you, I can do anything. Oh, I can do all things. 'Cause it's you who gives me strength. Oh, and nothing is impossible. Through you, blind eyes are open. Strongholds are broken. Oh, I am living. Come on, somebody shout this out. Nothing is impossible.
Good afternoon, Daniela. Good afternoon, Anna.
I'm not gonna live by what I see.
Good afternoon, Cesar.
Deep down I know that you're here with me. Yeah.
We are going to wait a few minutes to start the class, please. Good afternoon, George.
Through you, I can do anything. I can do all things. 'Cause it's you who gives
Good afternoon, Esther.
oh, and nothing is impossible. Blind eyes are open. Strongholds are broken. Oh, I am living life. Shout it out. Nothing is impossible.
Good afternoon, Daniel.
I'm not gonna live by what I see. I'm not gonna live by what I see. I'm living by faith. I'm not gonna live by what I feel. 'Cause deep down I know
Good
that
afternoon,
you're here
Roman,
with
Valerie.
me. And I know that you can do anything. Through you, I can do anything. Come on, declare it tonight. I can do all things. 'Cause it's you who gives me strength. Oh, and nothing's impossible.
Good afternoon, Priscilla.
Blind eyes are open. Strongholds are broken. Oh, I am living by faith. Oh, and nothing is impossible. Come on, put your hands together. Sing, I believe it, 'cause I believe, I believe. I believe, I believe in you. I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe. I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe, I believe in you. Oh, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe. Come on, lift your hands and sing it. Through you, I can do anything.
Yes, I think it's a good song.
Do all things.
Maybe if you want to listen another song, you can tell me. I don't have problem to put another song in English, obviously.
Strongholds are broken. Oh, I am living life.
Ian Tenorio, Claudia Ramírez, Dharma Quiroz, Renato Perea, Bianca Neira,
Come on, sing it. I believe.
God's Not Dead. Okay, I will see.
I believe. Come on, keep singing it. I believe. I believe.
Ian Tenorio. Good afternoon. Castillo, good afternoon. In English, Villanueva.
And love explode and bring the dead to revolution somehow.
Please, desvía nuevo.
God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion.
Okay, we are going to wait 1 minute more to start the class.
Let hope arise and make the darkness hide. My faith is dead, I need a resurrection somehow.
Good afternoon, Diego.
Your freedom and this world I'll overcome.
Jire, good afternoon.
God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive.
Jire, why do you write in this case? Why do you write backwards letters?
Let heaven roar and fire fall. Come shake the ground with the sound of revival. Let heaven roar and fire fall. Come shake the ground with the sound.
Okay, 1 minute more to start the class, please wait.
Come shake the ground with the sound of revival.
Adrián Aragón, Garay Aarón,
He's living on
Gavidia Valeria, Guamán Ríos, okay, Jire. It's a good. I think it's a good technique to practice to develop your memory. Gavidia, good afternoon. Woman, good afternoon. Joseph, good afternoon. Okay, everybody, please pay attention. We are going to start with this.
Hi, Matthew. How's it going?
Hi, Paul. I called you up yesterday, but I couldn't get through to you. Are you okay?
Yes, I am. Sorry for not calling you back. I've been very busy looking for a new job.
Really? But what happened?
I quit my job last week. I didn't get on with my boss very well, and I ran out of patience. He used to have me do my projects over many times. I just couldn't put up with all the hard work. That job was stressing me out. It was simply taking up all my time. I had to drink lots of coffee to make it through the day. I used to work during the weekends too, and I would stay up many nights to finish my projects and hand them in on time. I ended up feeling so exhausted every day. My boss used to check up on me all the time. When he saw me nodding off at work one day, he had a go at me, telling me off in front of everyone. Luckily, I had some great colleagues that stood up for me. It was so good to know that I could always count on them. Anyway, I couldn't carry on like that. I felt like being a slave. I wanted to get away. I kept thinking about it for a very long time. I spent days turning the problem over in my mind. It was not easy for me to just give up my job. I will keep myself away from that company from now on. So I started looking for another job.
Hold on a moment. I have to pick this up.
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay, let's take up where we left off. So, you're looking for another job.
Yes, I'm now ready to start over somewhere else.
Maybe you should first try to relax and wind down for a few days.
You're right. I really need a break. But enough about me. Tell me about you. How are you getting on with your work?
Everything is fine.
But you look worried. Is there something going on with you and Sarah, maybe?
Well, the problem is that we broke up, so I'm feeling a bit down at the moment.
I'm really sorry you're going through this, but what happened?
I didn't show up to our date because something came up. I had just found out that I had to attend a business meeting, and I didn't get to call off the date. She thought I made it all up, and that I actually fell for somebody else. She said I had let her down. It's so hard for me to get over this.
You should talk it over and sort things out. Sorry for bringing up this subject if you're not comfortable talking about it.
It's okay. I have to go now. It was nice talking to you. Call me when you have time.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Paul! I'm so glad I've run into you.
Hi, Jessica.
Did you hear about the boss? He was forced to step down from his post. We are going to have a new manager next week. I actually met him last year. He respects people and never looks down on anyone. He will take over the responsibility of the company. Everyone says he will bring about a big change in the company.
Really? I didn't know that.
You can apply again for the job if you like. The company will take on new employees over the next 2 months.
Okay, thanks for the good news, but I have to think about this.
We used to be such a great team. You always came up with wonderful ideas and solutions. When nobody knew the answer, you would figure out what to do right away. You know that many colleagues look up to you.
You really cheered me up. We were a great team indeed. Hi, Matthew. What's up? You look very happy today.
Hi, Paul. Well, I finally made up with Sarah, so I am very happy.
That's such great news.
Not only did we get back together, but I proposed to her and she said yes. So we're going to get married soon.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you.
So how about you? Have you found a new job yet?
Guess what? I was hired back and I have a new boss. We get along very well. He is a nice person.
I'm so glad things have finally worked out for you.
Yes, everything turned out fine.
Okay. So, what phrasal verbs do you remember that you see in the video? What phrasal verbs did you remember that you see in the video? The phrasal verbs was the word that was in color red, that was in red. So, what phrasal verbs do you remember? Please write your answers. Please write your answers. What phrasal verbs did you see in the video? For example, I remember run into. Run into. Another phrasal verb that you see in the video. Please write. I want to see your answers. Nobody? Get through, says Sarate. Okay, very good. Thank you. Another volunteer, please. Bringing is not Roman. Valerie, bringing is not a phrasal verb. Phrasal verb are group of words, but are actions too. George, what are you talking about? Meet your friend because he was fired? It is not a phrasal verb. Did I insert verb? No. Nothing of. Okay. Getting on with. Okay, very good. Going through. Okay, very good. Step down, broke up. Very good, guys. So, thank you. So, today we are going to talk about phrasal verb. What are phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs are group of words, okay? But are actions like a verbs, but 2 words or 3 words, okay? So, today we are going to talk about phrasal verb of let, okay? For example, let in. The meaning of let in is let someone come in. For example, she opened the window to let in the air. Okay? Very good, George. Actions. But it is formed for 2 words or 3 words. Okay? For example, let in. This is a phrasal verb and the meaning is someone come in. For example, she opened a window to let in the air. Okay? Another phrasal verb with let is let on. Okay? Let on. The meaning of this is make clear, evince. For example, you don't want to let on how rich you really are. Okay, make clear or evince. Valerie, what phrasal verbs son palabras que van juntas, son verbos. Los phrasal verbs son verbos, pero son verbos que están compuestos por 2 palabras o 3 palabras. En este caso vamos a ver que están compuestas por 2 palabras. Let es una palabra, on es la segunda palabra. Estos son phrasal verbs y que tú al juntarlo con otra palabra cambia el significado, ¿ok? Ya no es el mismo significado. Por ejemplo, let in significa otra cosa, let on significará otra cosa, ¿ok? Tienen diferentes significados y así vamos a seguir viendo diferentes phrasal verbs, ¿ok? For example, let on significa make clear or evince, ¿ok? Ser claro o revelar algo. For example, you don't want to let on how rich you really are. ¿Ok? Dice, tú no tienes que permitir o dejar que sea evidente que tú eres realmente rico. Yes, very good, George. Okay, continue. We have another phrasal verb, let off. For example, let off is cause to explode or release. Okay? Cause to explode or release, for example, says, stand back when you let off fireworks. Okay? O tenemos otro ejemplo. We have another example here. It's time to let off some steam. ¿No? To let off, dejar ir, salir, let off. Very good, George. Thank you for your participation. Let off. Entonces tenemos let in, let on, and let off. Another is let down. Fail to support or help. The meaning of let down is help when you help somebody. Okay, for example, or when you fail to support. Okay, for example, my friend, don't let me down this time. Okay, no me dejes caer, no dejes de ayudarme, dice, ¿no? O sea, don't let me down. Okay, let and down. Another example, let out. Okay, we have another example with let out. So what is the meaning of let out? Let out, we have make bigger. Okay, let out. I need to let out this skirt. O sea, que sea más largo, más grande. Make bigger. Or también let out es dejar salir algo, ¿no? I need to let out something. Tengo que decirte algo. Let out. Okay. Another example is let down. But we have here let down that the meaning is support or help. O también significa lengthen, ¿ok? My father is a tailor, es un costurero. So he can let my pants down, lengthen, o sea que dice, mi papá es costurero. Entonces necesito que él alargue mi pantalón, lo alargue, lo agrande, ¿ok? Let down, también significa eso. lesson. There are many kind of phrasal verbs. Hay muchos más de phrasal verbs. Como vimos al principio en el video, vimos varios phrasal verbs. Las palabritas que estaban en rojo en el video eran phrasal verbs. Y así vamos a encontrar varios. So, we can use just phrasal verbs for speaking. ¿Ok? Solo utilizamos los phrasal verbs para hablar, no para escribir. Okay, when you want to write an article, a thesis, a resume, cuando quieres escribir un artículo, un resumen, una tesis, no puedes utilizar phrasal verbs porque es informal. Okay, solamente se utiliza para hablar, porque de una u otra manera es fácil de entender. Okay, los norteamericanos suelen usar bastantes phrasal verbs. En este caso solamente estamos viendo algunos phrasal verbs porque hay un diccionario especialmente para poder aprender phrasal verbs. Okay? So, how can we learn this? ¿Cómo podemos aprender esto? Read. Just read. Solo leyendo vamos a poder aprender esto. Se nos va a ir quedando mientras vamos leyendo textos, pequeños textos en inglés. Se nos va a ir quedando los significados de cada uno de los phrasal verbs. Very good, woman. Okay. So now here I have some exercise, and I need that you tell me if it correct. For example, he promises that he will be there, but let me down. Is it correct? Or what do you think is the answer? Let me in, let me down, or let me throw? What do you think is the answer here? What do you think is the answer? This is correct or is incorrect? He promised that he will be there, but let me in or let me down? What do you think is correct? This answer is correct or is not correct? Correct, says Zárate. Micaela, right? Let me down, says. Yes, is correct. Very good. So the second one, what do you think is? I let you. Number two is correct too. I led you into a secret our boss wears a win. Very good. So number two is correct too. Okay, and number three says, if he gets suspicious, don't let on. Okay, what was the meaning of let on? We are going to see here to make clear. Okay, so if he gets suspicious, don't let on that you know where we're going tonight. It's a surprise. Okay, it's let on. Very good. So, for number four, I lost my keys, so I had to make up my girlfriend to let me into the house. Okay, let me into the house. You can read, Jire. So in number four says, I lost my keys, so I had to wake up my girlfriend to let me into. Okay, into let me let into or let me into, the meaning is to leave, okay? Abandonar, dejar, leave the house, okay? So now I need you. Yes, George. Everything in these sentences are correct, okay? So you have more sentences then to practice later when I send you the PPT. You have more exercise here that you can practice, okay? So now I need you that you answer please sentences with let in, please. Write your own sentence with let in. Escriban sus propias oraciones con let in. I want to see your answers, please. One sentence with let in. Una oración con let in. Come on, guys, write your sentences. Escriban sus oraciones. I want to read your sentences. Wapaya says, he opened the door to let in the dog. Okay, very good. Another. I let in my friend into the party. Okay, nice. Good sentence. The spy never let himself be seen. And where is never let in? Where is let in, Villanueva? Okay, thank you so much for your participation. So now another. Here. Another. Write your sentence with let on. Make clear or evince is the meaning. Write your own sentence with let on. Valerie says, my mom plugged the charge to let in the electricity. Very good, Valerie. Castillo says, I let in my dog to my house. Okay, good. Woman says, you can let in the bailiff now. Okay, George says, I let my brother's friend in. Okay, sentences with let on, please. Noun. Write your sentences with let on. I let my brother's friend in to solve the task. Okay. Sentences with let on. What happened with Aristondo, Daniela, Ana? Ian, participate please. Waman, Aaron, please, you have to participate in this class. Don't worry if you make a mistake. No se preocupen si cometemos errores. Okay, we are learning, estamos aprendiendo. Come on, guys, write your sentences. Escriban sus oraciones con let on. I'm going to let him in at Christmas. Okay, with let on. Sentences with let on. We don't talk to let on, we know the secret. Very good, Valerie. Gaviria says, you don't want to let on the boy into your heart. Nice. Let me in, let me in. Okay, another sentence with let down. Another sentence with let down. Another sentence, please, with let down. Okay, Gavidia. Sentence with let down. Remember the songs. Every time I let down my word, you disappoint me. Okay. Thank you so much for your participation. So now we are going to see a video. Please, everybody pay attention to the video. Thank you so much for your participation.
Conversation 1.
Who is this party for?
Tim. He's the guy who I was telling you about.
Refresh my memory. Is he the guy who opened the new cafe?
No, that's Larry. He's the guy who just moved in to the house down the street.
Oh, the house that has the huge garage.
Yes, that's the house and that's the guy.
Conversation 2.
So, where do you work?
I work for a tech company that makes business software.
Really? What kind of software do you make?
We build tools that help companies manage their money.
Really? My company, which deals with that sort of thing, might be interested.
Great. Let me give you my card.
Conversation 3.
Do you know whose desk this is?
I think that is Joan's desk.
No, that's not Joan's desk. The one that has two monitors is Joan's desk.
Well then, I don't know whose it is then.
Well, somebody must know who sits here.
Right, someone. Just not us.
Okay. So we're going to listen again.
Conversation 1.
Who is this party for?
Tim. He's the guy who I was telling you about.
Refresh my memory. Is he the guy who opened the new cafe?
No, that's Larry. He's the guy who just moved in to the house down the street.
Oh, the house that has the huge garage.
Yes, that's the house and that's the guy.
Conversation 2.
So, where do you work?
I work for a tech company that makes business software.
Really? What kind of software do you make?
We build tools that help companies manage their money.
Really? My company, which deals with that sort of thing, might be interested.
Great. Let me give you my card.
Conversation 3.
Do you know whose desk this is?
I think that is Joan's desk.
No, that's not Joan's desk. The one that has two monitors is Joan's desk.
Well then, I don't know whose it is then.
Well, somebody must know who sits here.
Right, someone. Just not us.
So, okay. So now you can tell me if it is correct or is false, okay? Who owns the coffee? Tim or Larry? A or B? Is it correct? Neira, ¿qué pasó? ¿Por qué entras tarde? Correct, says Valerie. Okay, very good, Valerie. Thank you so much. So for number 2, what kind of company is it? Is A or is B? Is it correct? This is correct. Very good. What kind of company is it? Tech company of beverage company? Correct, says Jire. Very good. This is correct. So for the last, whose desk is it? Correct. Okay, very good, guys. So the last is correct. They are not sure. Very good. This is correct. All of these are correct. Okay. So thank you so much for your participation. So in your notebook, you have to write the date, Friday 24th, the lesson 11, phrasal verb let, and you have to copy the slides of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, in your notebook. And don't always to enter to Richmond, okay, and to make the activity. Solo algunos han entrado a Richmond. Tienen hasta mañana para que lo puedan resolver la actividad que les he dejado hasta la unidad 2. Ok, si tienen algún problema, algún inconveniente, me lo hacen saber por Cubicol. Ok, me mandan un correo por Cubicol. Las evidencias hasta hoy día. Hasta hoy día, todo el día. Guamá, no entendí tu pregunta. ¿For what day? Las evidencias del cuaderno es hasta hoy día y la actividad lo he dejado ya hace una semana. Lo he dejado en esta semana, así que tienen hasta el sábado para resolverlo. Pero ya entendiste, Neira. Dice, no entendía cómo entrar. Tienes que entrar al Richmond. Tienes que entrar a Richmond. Ah, let on. Let on is to make clear. Algo claro, dejar algo en claro o ocultar o evidenciar algo o ocultar algo. No, ese es el mismo Richmond, George. Estoy explicándoles a tus compañeros. Entran acá, login, ponen su usuario, su contraseña. Y en la parte de arriba dice assignments. Le hacen clic en assignments, homework y resuelven la actividad. Ya hay varios que han resuelto. Voy a ver acá, a ver, tercero. Acá puedo ver quiénes han resuelto. Y algunos faltan todavía. ¿Ok? Claudia, Escobedo, Ian, Villanueva, Mori, Bianca Neira, Perea Renato, Fabián, Diego Laragán, Rodrigo falta, Micaela falta, Aristondo y Adrián Aragón también falta. ¿Qué tanta tarea tienes, George? Yo no he dejado más tarea que esta nada más y les he dejado para una semana. Ah, Guamán dice, ya entendí. Dice, yo he resuelto. Dice, a ver, déjame ver. Sí, Guamán, entiendo. De algunos a veces sale 0% porque falta actualizar la plataforma, o sea, mi plataforma, y sus notas completas todavía van a salir mañana, ¿ok? Porque yo le he puesto hasta mañana que tienen plazo para hacerlo. Así que no se preocupen, ¿ya? No te preocupes, Guamán. Lo único que tienen que hacer es resolver. A ver, acá les voy a ver. Tienen que resolver hasta el 26 les he dejado, o sea, hasta el domingo todavía, ¿ven? ¿Qué es lo que tienen que hacer? No, tú no haces nada, Guamán. Solo va a aparecer en el sistema. Solamente que falta actualizar, seguro. ¿Ok? Entran a la actividad, que es esta. Por ejemplo, la unidad 1. Resuelves. Y no olvides ponerle acá la flechita del check en rojo. Pones acá la flechita en rojo. Cuando terminas de resolver, no sé, por ejemplo acá así. Pones esto en rojo, ¿ok? Y ahí te sale y sigues. Sigues avanzando a la siguiente hoja, ¿ok? Si no puedes, pasa algo, algún error, tienes que actualizarlo, ¿ok? Contestas y otra vez, flechita en rojo, ¿ok? Y así. Y se va a quedar grabado lo que has hecho en el anterior y lo que haces en el siguiente. Terminas hasta la unidad 2 y lo cierras. Y nada más, ya está, se va a quedar registrado. Zárate ya lo hizo. Ok, Zárate, don't worry. Sí, Neira, tienes que buscar la parte donde dice assignments. Haces clic en assignments y ahí te va a salir la actividad homework. Haces clic en homework y ahí te sale para que puedas resolver. Traten de organizarse bien, chicos, para que puedan hacer todas sus tareas que tengan. Yo solamente he dejado esto, no es más. Ya te muestro, woman, no hay problema. No se olviden que tienen que poner submit. Cuando terminan la actividad tienen que poner submit. Eso también le pasó a George Miller. También le pasó lo mismo. No había puesto submit y le había aparecido 0%. Terminas de hacer la actividad, lo cierras y vuelves a entrar donde decía homework y ahí una partecita donde dice submit. Nada más. Y ahí se queda registrado. ¿Ok? Me tienes que preguntar, Bianca. No me preguntas, yo no sé si estás en la clase, yo no veo. Yo solamente les pongo nota a los que participan y su asistencia, ¿no? Su asistencia de algunos que tengo. Pero hay algunos que me dicen presente y se salen de la clase. Yo también sé quiénes son, porque no participan en la clase, no están participando, ni siquiera me escriben un A, una B o un OK, nada me escriben. Entonces yo a ellos no les voy a considerar. ¿Ok? Así me digan presente, Miss, tienen que participar todos, así se equivoquen, ya les he dicho ya que estamos aprendiendo. Y que si se equivocan, aprenderemos, nos corregiremos juntos, ¿ok? Sí, Guamán. Sí me ha llegado, ya te contesté, George, creo. Fíjate en tu cubicol. Roman dice, yo puse submit. A ver. Ah, corta. Ya, lo voy a ver, Valerie. ¿Ok? Sí me han llegado sus emails, revisen, ya les he contestado a algunos. Sí me llegan sus emails, algunos sí les he podido contestar, algunos no les contesto, solamente pongo la nota en mi registro. Investiga, Zárate, ahí entras, donde dice homework, hay una parte que dice submit. ¿Ok? Roman, me sale. Roman, no, ¿dónde está? Ok, guys, thank you so much. Goodbye. Ya saben, si tienen alguna pregunta, me escriben al cubicol, ¿ok? Ahí les contesto personalmente. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for your participation.